Start from age of 16 till 18 years old, I was living the dream life of any teenager. I have a vape business, I had a few recording studios in my city, and also I've run more than 30 different illegal concerts and parties for students. This money was enough for me to live in a 200 square feet meters awesome apartments with the sauna, the best apartment on the city where I lived. At this age, at 17, I already goes out from school and we're living with our gang and we're making the money and we have the best life as you can imagine. After that, when I just had a 19 years old, the war in my country have started and I need to very fast move somewhere far away from my city to Georgia. It's not in the United States, it's just a small country very close to Russia where I start to live and I start to think how I can make money fully online. And at the end, I lost everything. I lose all my savings, I lose all my nerves, I was drugs addicted, I was in such a bottom situation. But after 2 years, when I just completely goes out of any drugs, any bad habits, any bad community around me, if you currently struggling with money, relationships, knowledge, work, addictions, if you're just broke completely, if you're just struggling in some of part that I said to you, I will help you in this video with the 3 simple steps, and most interesting that I will tell you the simplest and craziest way to make you your first $2,000 a month completely online, completely just with your telephone. You don't even need a laptop. I will tell you exactly step by step how you can make it, because everything starts from the money. This video is mostly about how to go from the bottom to the normal life, to the ground, not from the bottom to the sky. It's not possible. I saw so many bloggers who are telling some bullshit about how to make $10,000. Stop flying in the sky and let's get on the ground. So the first step is making money, because it will solve a lot of your problems. First of all, if you are young, or even if you are already with a family and so on, I mean, maybe you're 30 years old, don't get a shitty ass job in a McDonald's, KFC, or somewhere like this. Maybe it's some logistic, or you will move the box from one place to another place. Please, I swear God that yes, you will make money in the moment, but you lose your biggest active is your time. The biggest thing in your life you will lose to get some dirty, shitty ass money and not getting any experience, any relationships, any knowledge, you will not get anything. Way of making money without any investment, without any knowledge, without need to be 18 years old. You can be 15 years old, 13 years old. Nobody talks about it. The first step is to go on the Fiverr or Upwork, find out some services that you like and better that you know something about. For example, in my case, it was a website, influencer marketing, and content creation. But I recommend you strongly to choose one niche. For example, you will choose a website development. You go on the Fiverr and writing website development, and you will get more than 40,000 results of Indian, Pakistani, and I don't know, even some Russians who are making the website for $200 and with $500. They're making really nice websites. Just find out maybe 10 freelancers, write to 100 freelancers to have a lot of possibilities. You can even find these freelancers not only in the Fiverr or Upwork, you can find them in the Facebook groups, in Instagram, in the Telegram groups and chats. So your main goal is find 10 or 50 different, the best service providers in terms of website development. For example, you can choose whatever you want and ask every freelancer to give you portfolio. Just come to them, not like a partnerships, something else, no lying. Just say you're a client. Be like a client. So write him, hello sir, I liked your websites. Can you please share with me some your examples, some Figma file, maybe some working websites already, so I can understand. Can you make my orders good? Can you make me satisfied client? Okay. After that, you have the portfolios of 10 different web designers. You have different websites, examples, and now you can use this portfolio as your own. And like I said, you to resell it. So you will have a portfolio of these 10 website creators, and all you need is just to combine it together, maybe in one message, maybe in one Word file, maybe whatever you want, how you want to present it. The best way from my perspective is to create one file, maybe Notion, maybe the docs. I've started just from the message. I took all of the works of these web developers in one message, and now I have a portfolio. All I need right now, because I have the product that a lot of people need it, as I know the industry of website development is more than $10 billion. The third step that you need to take to make this money, so you need just to find the client. Somebody can say, oh, just find the client. It's so simple. No, it's not simple, but it's fast, and it's the best way to make money, because you're not only getting the client and the money in a moment. For example, the client pays you $1,000, you pay to freelancer $500, you get $500 in your pocket. You don't need to wait some fucking KFC to pay you your fucking $500 for 1 month of work. You just spend, I don't know, 1 day or even 1 week. So the best way to find your first client is, first of all, put normal avatar photo in every your social media, in Telegram, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. Please put good quality photo of yourself. The best way to make it is to make it after barbershop, okay? So please make sure you're looking good on this photo, because people judge you from this photo. That's the first thing. The second thing is just write your bio also as much as professional as you can. And the third step, no matter how much you have subscribers, if you're thinking, oh, I have just 100 subscribers and I will write somebody who have a big company and I will offer them the website. Nobody gives a fuck. So you can just make a fake subscribers, post some 3 posts. From this working account, I sold many websites for $1,000 plus. It's working. So the next step, after you have already your accounts, the better to have not just the Instagram, but also WhatsApp, Telegram, and so on. So you can reach out to the people in any way possible. The last step to make your first sale is start to reach out to people. The best way to start is with the warm reach out. Warm reach out means that you connect and you will write to somebody you knows already, or maybe your family knows. For example, somebody from your family friends have a cleaning business and you see their website and this website sucks, and you ask your mother, I don't know, to connect you with this guy, and you're presenting your offer of creating the best website. You're showing your portfolio and saying like, man, right now you're losing the hundreds of clients because your shitty ass website. Let's create something awesome for you, something amazing website that will start to generate you tens of thousands of dollars, and it will be done just in 14 days. I guarantee you that you will be satisfied, or I will give you money back, because for example Fiverr can, when you're working through Fiverr, you can take your money back always if you don't like the results. So you can provide the same guarantees to your clients that providing Fiverr. In this way you will get your deal. As I said, it can be not only business or personal brand, it can be even guy who are looking for job. You can say him, man, let's build for you the website for $500, but this website will make the companies you're reaching out to find a job, they will be shocked and they will see all the info, all the portfolio. I will make it for $500, and after that you took $500, pay some Indian guy $200, you get $300 in your pocket. Okay, so that's how you're making the money. In terms of cold outreach, you're just looking in the Telegram, in the Instagram for some companies that you like. Better to work with the companies that you like, or with the companies and people that you know something about. So for example, you're a tattoo master, it's better to sell something to tattoo industry, okay? Or for example, you're psychologist, it's better to sell websites, for example, to psychology niche, because you will be on the same level and it will be easy for you to communicate. In terms of the sales, you can find the thousands of different articles and videos how to make cold outreach or warm outreach. I will not talk a lot about it here, but I will tell you the biggest advice that you can get from me, the few of them. So first of all, never ever be needy, because people always feel that you want to sell them something. You don't want to sell them something, you want to help them. And if they don't need help, okay, let's move on. Bye-bye. I will go to the next client, okay? The second advice is treat your clients and leads as at the start, so there will be never be an end. What I'm talking about here is that some salesmen and some businessmen are treating the client with like this, like it's the best human being in the world, but after they get money, they just starting to make some bullshit actions. So this client not satisfied with the client service. Your goal is to treat them as at the start, because the new client is always much more expensive than the old one. So please treat your clients with all the care. And the number 3 advice that you need to take and to make it happen is that you need to write 5 to 10 different objections that will give you your potential clients. You can find these objections handling in YouTube. Different sales YouTubers are talking about how to overcome these objections. So your goal is write 5 to 10 different objections. For example, the price is too high, I don't need it, I'm not interested, I need it later, and so on and so on. You write these 5 10 objections, and you write to every objection, you write 3 to 5 ways to overcome these objections. So you have, for example, 30 overcomes of objections, and you need to remember them not word by word, but you need to remember the structure. You need to remember that, for example, if somebody says you like price is too high, you need to remember script, not a script, but way to overcome these objections. Like, you know, there is a difference between the price that you pay right now and the price that you will pay together, okay? So the last way that I would recommend you to use to make money with $0 and zero knowledge is one that I'm using by myself right now. You need to find a job in the sales. In this way, you are doing all the same as it in way of making money, number 2, but in this way the company, the guy with whom you will be working like a salesman or saleswoman, will teach you how in the best possible way to sell their products and their services. Again, it can be whatever you want. The better to go in niche that you love. So my way of finding work is to write. For example, if I have no experience, I will write to small businessmen, business owners or businesswomen. I will write to small personal brands. For example, the guy who have 10,000 subscribers and he run maybe some courses, he sells some education and so on. I will go to this guy and I will say, man, I will make you clients and you will pay me commission. If you get it, you will pay me also fixed payment and commission. Deal. 90% of people with whom you will be in touch on this topic will say you deal. And you will, the only thing you left with is that you need to start selling. If you want to know more about how to sell, how to market yourself with the $0, drop the comment below and say me about this. So the next video will be about sales, okay? You get me? So don't look in LinkedIn, just find 100 different businesses in niche that you like and send them 100 messages. I guarantee you that you will find the work in the first day. With the one day you can find the work with this way of looking for job. I guarantee you 1 day or 2 days, okay, 2 days maximum, and you will get the job, okay? You can say, oh, okay, I wanna fix payments at the start. Fuck you. Make results first, and after that ask for fixed payments, okay? That's how you need to work. And now you have money. Now we go through the hardest thing you need to overcome is to make money. But to keep this money and to keep making more money and to make money not just a one time, okay? Not just one commission of $500, not just one commission, one sales, and that's all, and you go to KFC. No, here's step number 2 that you need to take in action, and I guarantee you, you will never be broke and in a bad situation again. So step number 2 is self-discipline, and I will tell you how. The first thing that you need to make is to fix your body. What I mean by that, to create the body of your dream. It will not be like this, but you need to start working right now on your body. This is the most important thing that you have in life, is your body. If, for example, your potential client see you with a perfect body and he knows that you care about yourself, that you're looking good, they will judge you as a person whom they can trust. I cannot trust my money, I cannot trust my business, my ideas to guy who is fat. I cannot trust him anything. The fix your body. This is first step on your discipline, and you don't need any gym or something like this. If you have legs, you can run. If you have hands, you can make a push-ups. If you have your fucking ass, you don't need to sit on this ass. If you look like a shit, nobody will trust you. Everybody judge everybody, okay? Keep this in mind. You judge everybody and the people around you judge you. So the second step in a discipline is start or continue learning. Continue learning, study, creating new skills, because nothing in your life will give you such a ROI like skills and knowledge. I will give you my personal story when I bought the course on how to create AI agents for automation business processes on Udemy for just $20. I bought that course. I passed only through half on it. So on a 50% of this course, I already sold 2 AI agents, each one for $700, $750. So I've made from $20, I made $500 just in the 2 weeks I'm studying these AI agents. Now imagine that this skill is forever with me. I always can sell now AI agents for this money. But very important point here is that never ever stop learning, because especially in our time, because now skills are changing like this. Today AI agents one, tomorrow another, okay? So please never ever stop learning. More skills, more money, more skills, more value. Value is always hard. Everything what in the life is hard equals value. There is not so much people who are in good shape, who knows a lot of skills, who knows how to do ABC, so the other people will pay you for make this happen, okay? Next step in discipline, become fucking obsessed in a relentless. Forget everything about your friends, forget about past your life. Stop to punish yourself for what you've done before. If you've not done it before, you will not watch this video and you will not change your life. So be thankful to all shit what you've done. First of all, stop to blame yourself. I was blaming myself all last 2 years for what I've done before when I was in the shit. The only way to the top is stop blaming yourself and start to make action. Only in a moment of present we can be the best. You cannot be the best in the past. You cannot be the best in the future. You can be the best right now, buddy. That's the only way. So become relentless. Forget about your friends. Forget about hanging out. Forget about spending your money on some shit. Forget about spending your time on some shit. Okay, forget about. If you don't have money, you have time. That's all what you have, and you need to use it as it your last minute. You need to track every fucking second, every fucking habit, every fucking dollar, everything you need to track. I'm using for tracking my life. Before I was using 5 different applications. One is for time. The name of this application is a tracker, so you can see where and how much time you spend it for this day. Second is the habits application, where you can track your habits. The third is a Notion, use when I track my finance and so on. Number 4 is Yasio. It's about the calories and so on, what I'm eating and stuff like this. And the last one is my Google Calendar and so on, where I put my meetings, my deals, and what I need to do. Okay, to be honest, I have even more, because if you don't control your present, you lose your future. Okay, this was step number 2. So again, I will repeat it. Make your body best. Second, learn and study new skills. Always learn everything, starting from communication, ending with the web development and programming. Okay, and last is become relentless. Do it every day. Check it every day. Now the last step to already, I can say, successful life. I'm currently on this step, just so you understand. Okay, on this step you need to understand, if nobody knows you, nobody can pays you. I will say something very ridiculous, but to make $1 million, you need just 1 million people who can pay you $1, okay? Or you need 10,000 people who can pay you $100. I guarantee you, when you have connection with 1 million people, you will be a millionaire, dollar millionaire. Maybe you need only just 100,000 people to be already millionaire, but you need to have this leverage, okay? But please don't go on step number 3 if you don't go through these first 2 steps. Please rewatch this video, save this video to get back to this video when you have hard time and to understand where to move and what you need to focus on. If you don't have money, your main priority is step number 1. But when you already have some money and you have some capital, your step number 2, not a free step number 2, without best body and without skills and knowledge, you will lose it all. I will repeat it again. And only after that, on step number 3, you start a personal brand like me. So you can do it in different ways. You can create your articles, you can write your book, you can create a video like this, there is so much possibilities. You can create AI Instagram account, okay, if you don't want to speak like me, okay, you can make videos without face, you can make so much, but you need on the step number 3 to become a dollar millionaire, you need to make your personal brand. It's the fastest way to become a millionaire in our time. And so we need to play on the rules that currently are active. So please play by rules, but only after you have strong ground, like me. And next point in the step number 3 is creating the relationships with, first of all, with your family. Creating the best relationships with your family, but always remember that it's not necessary, because you will have what is necessary, your own family. What I mean by that is your wife, your kids, or your husband. You need on this step make sure that person with whom you are going to through life is the one for whole life. Ideally, I know that it's hard, but again, everything what is hard is equals value, and value equals money. Even in relationships, you need to go, there is a phrase, we are in life like a gold miners, okay? So you need to go through the dirt to find the gold. You need to go through the shit to find the gold. So on this step, you need to find your wife or husband that will help you throughout way to the top. But personal brand for sure will bring you there. And especially the good relationships with your mom, pop, and so on. Okay, guys, that's all. I hope this video helped you to understand how you can go from broke life to normal life, and after that to hugely successful life. And I give you my example how to make it happen. In the next videos, I will create videos about sales, marketing, and whatever you want more. So please drop a comment below and let's be in touch. See you in the next video, buddy. You can everything. I believe in you.